It is here at last, Milan's Red Letter Day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest, heady ambition and sharp partisanship. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby, it has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Calhanoglu. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he's gone looking for safety. Gabbia, can he spark a counter here? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Zielinski. And it's Calhanoglu. Neatly clipped into space. Cleared away. Into Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Rafael Leao. Gets a good foot in there. Martinez. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Thuram. Martinez. Calhanoglu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Loftus-Cheek. Nicely weighted ball.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And they're quick to get it back. Di Gennaro catches it safely. Zielinski. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Abraham! Ashlani. Mkhitaryan. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, such a clever touch. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Now it's Calhanoglu, in with a header! And that should get the job done. And here's Calhanoglu. Calhanoglu. That's an excellent interception. Chukwueze. Now it's Abraham, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, he's burst through, and that Loftus-Cheek! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Darmian. And it's Calhanoglu. And Mkhitaryan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Terraciano, and the counter is on. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the ball is out of play. Ashlani. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's a throw-in. Chukwueze. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez. Gabia is there, and he can get that clear. Rafael Leao. Abraham. And there's green grass ahead of him. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular... Can he finish? It's there!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Pinches it off him. Martinez. Distributed tidily. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Abraham! They would have been quick to recover this. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Bops him off in and wins back the ball. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fofana. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's being shifted off it. That's the throw. Barella. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Çalhanoğlu really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Abraham! two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. And he's had it nicked away. Joao Felix. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pulisic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fofana. Back into the middle. Now it's Abraham. Goes in for the header! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Thuram. Çalhanoğlu.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Fofana. Shot could be on. Great challenge, time to perfection. Joao Felix showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He won't be happy with that one. Out of play for a goal kick. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand...
Abraham! Lovely feet. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hernandez. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength.
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. De Paul. Now it's Messi. He's got the shot away! Goal! Argentina! First blood drawn. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here.
Could be danger here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Now it's De Paul. Messi. Walker can get it clear. Loftus-Cheek. Rafael Leao. Dybala proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
He's gone forward. Tagliafico promptly onto that, and that is that. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
15 minutes till half-time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good-looking ball. Dybala has created one goal already. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Abraham. Abraham! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's picked out the run. Hernandez with a fine tackle.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that,
Messi.
please.
Loftus-Cheek. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Rafael Leao. No way through there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Martinez. Petzela. Paredes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Paredes. And it's Dybala. And that could set him on his way. Gap. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have...
And Martinez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Dybala. Chukwueze. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rafael Leao. Paredes. De Paul. Martinez. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Loftus-Cheek. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. Abraham, little pass back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Dybala. Argentina just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That has been cut short.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.306 spettatori.
Loftus-Cheek! And he's been shifted off it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Gabbia cuts out the pass. Oh, terrible mistake. Plenty to aim at here. Great chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Martinez. Dybala! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Thiaw gets good distance on it. Hernandez. Here's Rafael Leao. Loftus-Cheek. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. De Paul. Now it's Dybala. Good read, needed to be. Chukwueze. That's headed upfield. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Spread neatly. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Dybala. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Can he put it away? Messi! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 38.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
There's the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Fernandez should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Argentina have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Terracciano. Milan finding their passes. McAllister. Paredes. Now Romero. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Abraham. It's one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Look at the space here. McAllister.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Alvarez. McAllister. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And time is up. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
This place is living up to... Oh, terrible pass. And it's Loftus-Cheek. And here's Rafael Leao, opts to play it back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Martinez. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game, cited by so many top players as being...
Oh, what a mistake! Face to face with the keeper. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts.
And he rises! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gabia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Montiel. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Abraham! Dybala. Martinez. De Paul. For Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi taking charge of the dead ball. And so we have the first set piece of the game. And it's Paredes. He's going for goal! So we're still where we started right now. That is a great pick out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Petzela. Back into the middle. Messi. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Oh, no joy this time. Dybala. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a hit! And he gets rid in a hurry. Loftus-Cheek. And it's Paredes. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. Rooney can pick that up. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Paredes. And it's Dybala. Gabbia makes the interception. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Dybala. Paredes. Messi. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, he's onto this. Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. De Paul. And it's Dybala. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Terracciano. Rafael Leao. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Rafael Leao, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball.
Rafael Leao! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Defending was strong and firm. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Martinez. And Messi! No mistake! And And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit.
And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Paredes. Now it's Dybala. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Paredes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Martinez. Messi. Picked out brilliantly. He is through here. Mignon can claim that. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Milan take the lead.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Chikwese.
74.550
That's been intercepted.
spettatori.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Romero. Paredes. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Argentina are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Terracciano. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, well played, well played. Martinez. And he's intervened well there. No way through. He's had a shot! And one more try! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Big chance! It's loose. It's fallen kindly here. That pass has been well intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 42.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 8. Numero 21. Numero 28.
Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Il numero 29. Il numero 79. Il numero 77. Il numero 31. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's been won straight back. Abraham! And here's Abraham. Nice interception, well timed. Petzela. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. McAllister.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Abraham. McAllister. Alvarez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alvarez had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's...
Chance! That is decidedly lacking. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's the hit! It's a goal! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Otamendi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Decent hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. And Messi! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's onside. He's found the way through. And the shot! And he's following up. Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's going for goal! In for the pieces! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Abraham really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Loftus-Cheek. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez. The graft, the energy, the dynamism, he's got all those properties we expect from South American forwards. And he's also someone who's quite happy to drop back, whether to receive the ball or to make up defensive numbers.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Montiel, and he welcomes it in. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's in on goal! Rafael Leao gets flagged offside. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's picked his real chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Thiaw gets good distance on it. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Terracciano. No way through. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Martinez. Caught offside that time. Now it's Chukwueze. Passing is crisp and shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Abraham is offering a wry smile there.
Milan have their second corner now. He's had a hit! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained.
Gabriel Jesus is on his own. Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That is a great pick-out. Timber. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Merino. Merino. And the shot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now there's a fine ball. Waneri. And they can counter here. Rice. Havertz. Gets his pass away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gabriel Jesus. And he's cut it out. And that has been clubbed away. Gabriel Jesus. He's in a great position. Chukwueze. Shifted upfield, and that could set him on his way. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the shot! Zinchenko. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gabia. It's Loftus-Cheek. Merino. He could be in here. Thiaw promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Waneri. No way through. No, again there's no way through. Saliba. Now it's Chukwueze. He's got away. And that has been cleared. Merino. Gabbia spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. In with the challenge.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now this could be a chance. Hernandez tries to clear. Waneri opts to play it back. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Marino knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Terraciano. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Merino. Now it's Havertz. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Terraciano. Loftus-Cheek. Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gear. Great chance! Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Waneri. Gabriel Jesus. Waneri. Gabbia kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shot, decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Havertz. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Waneri. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Abraham. Terraciano. Terraciano is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Terraciano. Chukwueze. Saliba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Abraham, and it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gabriel Jesus. Havertz. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rafael Leao. Terraciano. And that's another good win of the ball. Ranieri. Terraciano. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ranieri. He's through, it's one-on-one. Oh, hits one. Yes! And surely that settles it. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gabbia, not the most accurate pass. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Now that's well seen too. And we're done. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. Now, can they get it back? Merino. Now it's Havertz. Ranieri. And he's being shifted off it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And the shot! Goal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Merino.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba cuts it out. Waneri threads one in, and that could set him on his way. And he's on his way! Shapes to shoot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Zinchenko. Saliba. Fires from distance. Hernandez. Shifted upfield. And now the breakaway. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Havertz.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Gabriel. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rafael Leao. And the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Terracciano. Loftus-Cheek. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. He can run onto that. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, what a mistake. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Waneri. And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Plenty to aim at here. And he's cut it out. Defending of the desperate variety. Timber. Rice. Waneri. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Waneri.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That looks a good ball through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is...
He's had a shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour. Olise! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Numecha to Gross. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Rabiot, showing good feet. Dembele, and here's Mbappe. Gross, Sabitzer. Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gross. Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's been caught. Decent hit! Olise! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's hits one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rabiot. And here's Thuram. Oh, now the finish! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And as you can see, he's one-on-one! And the shots! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rabiot. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He
tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
France with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he's gone looking for... He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Fofana. Hernandez gets a foot in here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Thuram. And it's Dembele. Quarter of an hour played. Back they go.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's Dembele. Chouameni. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Chouameni. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Mbappe is behind this one. Fofana. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Still goalless. Milan finding their passes. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Olise.
This is the time you need that pace.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he finish? Goal, Milan!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentrate...
Big chance! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Milan have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Can he find the finish? And more and more and more. And again. They simply do not know what has hit them. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started. Stood up well to him there. Dembele. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Portugal have produced another gem in the shape of this fellow, João Felix. Many assume he's a winger, and while he's quite capable out wide, I see him as a number 10 or a supporting striker, if you like, because of the way he moves, especially his decision-making and vision in and around that D.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. João Felix is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. João Felix, and they can counter here.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Felix. Fofana. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's beaten the last man. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Dembele. Now it's Rabiot. Traoré. Rabiot. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Thiaw gets across to intercept that. And here's Thuram. Spread out to the left. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Olise. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Olise. Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. Mbappe powering forward here. Fofana.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He can run onto that. Now it's Rafael Leao. Has a goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
No, that was never going to make it. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Tomori cuts out the pass. Fofana, well-timed, excellent interception. Olise. Mbappe. João Felix. João Felix. Oh, hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rabiot. Dembele. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Dembele. Rabiot.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. He'll try from distance. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Fofana. Oh, good ball, and the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And here's Thuram. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fofana. Tchouaméni. Olise. Tchouaméni. Now it's Thuram. And it's Rabiot. Thuram. Can he finish? And it's in!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
France have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Hernandez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Loftus-Cheek. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Thuram.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, that was vital. Olise. Out of play for a throw. Rabiot. Olise looking to get on the end of this. Rabiot. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. Great ball if he can get there.
Camarda, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he was alert to it.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Kamada. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Loftus-Cheek. And here's Rafael Leao. Rabiot. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata situati vicino all'ingresso. Grazie.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
That's a nicely measured pass.
He's got away. He rises! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So, a breakthrough already. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's gone looking for safety.
Dani Olmo really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Pressing high and with purpose. Great defending, strong and determined.
Ferran Torres! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Dembele. And here's Rabiot. Great ball if he can get there. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Ferran Torres. Gavi.
He's got the shot away! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Ferran Torres! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rabiot. Olise. Dani Olmo. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Distributed tidily. Olise carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a goal kick. Araujo gets over and intercepts. And it's Dembele. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate.
Can he finish? Goal, France!
front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Gavi. He's looking to set free a runner. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rabiot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's played him through. A lot of space ahead of him. That is lovely. Elise. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. There's a quick free kick. Hernandez. And that is expertly dealt with. Can he get away here? He has found the way through. Tries a shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! Deflected behind for a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has been cleared. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's intervened well there. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Saliba. And there's the end of the first half. Barcelona come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting. But neither side able to hold a lead. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Souhaitons tous la bienvenue à nos joueurs.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Gavi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dembele. And reclaimed it in a trice. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dembele. Dembele takes control of it, and he's on the move. Takes on his marker. Oh, he's found some space here. Gavi looking understandably energised after his goal. Upamecano. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's got the beating of his man.
He's had a hit!
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. This to complete the turnaround. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Christensen.
71 898.
Just about up to the hour now. Lewandowski being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Ferran Torres couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot!
Dani Olmo just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
This is their second corner of the game. Dani Olmo plays it short.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
France have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. Oh, and he's through the middle. That is a brilliant interception. That's a sharp pass. Yamal. No, he refuses to take the bait. Dembele. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Koundé. Well timed, excellent interception. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still...
It's Lewandowski!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Danny Olmo! Danny Olmo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dembele, and he was quick to react.
Temps additionnel, 1
Played
minute.
back in. And no, that was never going to make it. So what can they make of this? And it's Lewandowski. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now there's Yamal! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players.
Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Real has a go! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Memphis Depay. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has not gone well. Played out to the left flank. Can he get it through? And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dumfries. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Simons. He is through here! There's no flag. A heavy challenge. Another chance from a corner. The Netherlands with the corner. They're first. Real chance! Oh, good stop it had to be. And here's Gakpo. Can he latch on to this? Ake. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Well, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. He'll fancy him. He's trying the shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Memphis Depay. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's not got that quite right. Oh, what's he done? Can he finish? No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
He's having a go, and he's following up. He's got a goal, and they're back in front with a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Indonesia take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage.
Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. Oh, great shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Indonesia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see...
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's had a hit! Memphis Depay, nicely spread. Dumfries. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's played him through. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, what has happened here? Shot could be on. He's got the shot away! Keeper's got his work done.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And here's Depay. And that's good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, played right into his path. Simons. And the ball's gone astray. Ball is over the line. Oh, he had to make that, and he... Gakpo! Great football shot. Oh no, what has happened here? He's had a shot! So, what can they make of this? Always onto this.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Indonesia have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team. And should that not change, they could go big from here.
Indonesia 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chooses to go cross-field. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now the finish! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, good ball. He's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. Gakpo. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Looking for the runner. Nicely worked. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's the hit!
taken with style. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
The Netherlands give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Backward it goes. Fair man. Oh, the shot could be on here. Shooten. Now Fairman. Reinders. Ake. Taken back almost at once.
Chance! He's scored! And surely that settles it.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away.
Big chance! They've done it!
An act of charity gratefully received. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So is this the start of a comeback? And now they can spring out of defence. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Xavi Simons attempts a clearance. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ake gets over and intercepts. Now it's Memphis Depay. Great ball, and he's in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
And the shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Shooten. And Reinders. Oh, super ball! Goes to finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, nice touch. Memphis Depay is having the time of his life here. Gakpo. He's found a way through. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. It's a sweet ball, that. The final 5 minutes. Fairman. Dumfries. Simons. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been... Gakpo! Oh, that is rather wayward. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's a nicely measured pass. They're urging him to shoot.
Can he put it away?
Oh, that wasn't far away.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Foot in. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shooten. And Ake. Gakpo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.